Hi, and welcome to the Yarn Habit Geek podcast. My name is Laura. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Ravelry as Yarn Habit Geek. There's also a Ravelry group for the podcast where you can find all the show notes. And later today, I am going to be opening up the chatter thread for the Doctor Who knit-along. Beginning of next month, I will be opening up the finished object thread. So, before we start off this week's episode, you have to take it a little easier on my wrist with all the knitting I've been doing, because I kind of named myself to death throughout the week, and on Friday I could not knit at all. I had hurt my wrists real bad, but it's back to working order now. But I'm going to be taking it a little easier, not working myself hard, and I have to remember to take my breaks. And also, I'm going to be working more on this object after today because I have about less than a month and a half to finish that to wear to a convention next month. So, and also, before I forget, my special guest cannot join me because right now he's asleep. And my special guest is the birthday boy, I should say birthday boy cat, at Salem. I'm going to show his picture right after I'm done talking. He is actually turning 17 years old today. So happy birthday, Salem! Yes, I know. Happy birthday to a cat, but he's been with us for 17 years. He deserves it. So, let's get on with this week's episode, shall we? Alright, whips of the week. I got 3 whips to show. 2 of which I did not finish in time for Infinity War, but I still will get to work on them. First off is the Loki scarf. And obviously, I love how it's turning out. And now that I can actually take my time on it, I can have it to the full length I wanted it at. Let's face it, in my mind, for me to finish it in time, I was cutting down how many repeats, but then it would have been a short scarf, and I want it to be the nice length I needed for it, which is 60 inches. So, yay. So I'm taking my time on this, but this was actually the project that killed my wrist. But still, I love it because of the patterning. Even though I know the real scarf from the first Avengers movie is a silk magnolia scarf, but still, getting to do a knitted version is amazing. And next up, well, you could see, even by the fact that I just showed a bit of it while turning, it's my second Infinity Gauntlet. And right now I am working on the arm part, but yeah. Oh wait, I'm holding it upside down. But yeah, so this is going to be hopefully finished. Hopefully I can finish it before the end of the week. Like, big main part is done, which is the hand / glove. So hopefully I'll have that finished by next week. And last one is something I got back to work on because, going back to my actual schedule that I use, and it is the Wicked Witch sock. And I finally passed the foot section, and I'm working on the increases, and I'm almost getting to the heel. And I am so glad that I actually restarted this from when I first started it with a totally different yarn, because I noticed my mistakes while working on it the first time, so I didn't make them the second time. So we're going to work more on this and hopefully be past the heel by next week, but yay. So I got more work done on this, and I am very proud that I and very happy that I worked. I just ripped off the one I was first working on because I knew of the mistakes. That one mistake free, so yay. And that is actually it for whips of the week. I actually have a fish object to show you all, so let's get on to that segment. Alright, finish object time, and I'm going to apologize right now in case you hear any construction noises in the background. I do not control the construction noises obviously around my area, but it's spring, the construction noises are out. But let's get on to finish objects. I finished this one last night, and if you follow me on both my Facebook and Instagram, you'll know who it is. It's Billy Butcherson from Hocus Pocus. Now, if you're wondering, why did I finish Billy? Well, I'm meeting the actor, and actually next week, next week, in Ottawa at the Ottawa Comic-Con. I'm only going for a day because, let's face it, that's all I can afford, especially since I went to the Frolic last weekend. And it's just say, there's a lot of things happening, so I have to, not do that much, but yay, Billy is finally done, and I will be working on finishing off Winifred and Sarah, hopefully before then, so that way I can have a full picture. So I will be working on Winifred and Sarah during the week as well. But yay, Billy is done, going to Doug Jones, so yay. Hey, if you want, I normally just pop a picture of the full body of the fish object after I'm done talking. And we've got one more segment, and it's my haul from the nearest Frolic. Well, not all my haul, because I'll be talking about that in the next segment. So let's get to that one, shall we? Alright, so it's time to talk about my haul from the Toronto Knitters Frolic. Now, normally this would be Stash Editions, but because this is from the Knitters Frolic, this gets a special segment. And I realize I always get a project bag and 2 yarns. Well, last year I got 2 project bags, but one of them was the official Knitters Frolic bag, but they used the same thing as last year, so I didn't bother getting one. But I got myself another Zigzag Stitches project bag, and this is actually one I wanted. Obviously, I would have loved if there was a TARDIS version of it, but, copyrights, all that. But and let's face it, a phone box. This is just amazing, and comes with a little charm right there. Yay! And I have my yarns that I bought at the Knitters Frolic stored inside. So let's get to that one. So let's open it up. And the first one, this is the second yarn I bought. And this was dyed up especially for the Frolic, amongst a whole bunch of other, but this is the one that caught my eye. And it is from the Cottage Craft Angora. They have a website, which is cottagecraftangora.com. And this is yarn they designed for the Toronto Knitters Frolic. It's their Frolic Speckles yarn, and it's a yarn blend of 10% Quivet, 20% organic Shetland wool, 50% merino, 20% cashmere, and it is in the color Robin's Egg, and oh my god, it is so nice. And actually, I just realized after reading the yarn plan, this is my first one I've had with Quivet. I may need to buy more with Quivet in it. But basically, I wanted to buy a second little skein of yarn, and I'm so happy with this. I know I'm gonna probably pop this into my cozy memory blanket, which I actually have to get back on. I know I've gotta find it. Like, I still got some yarn I gotta pop in before I even get to putting this in. But yay. But the blues and the blacks. And I realized maybe I should have bought a second one. Oh well. Because I wasn't thinking, and I was actually on a budget at that the nearest Frolic, of course. Some were not. The next yarn I'm going to show you was not a part of my budget, but considering I was introduced to this yarn I'm going to show you just before the Frolic, just days before the Frolic, I find out about this yarn, which is from Knitting Wolf Luxury Yarns, and it's from their Knitting Wolf Drag Stars line, and oh my god, this was the color that got me. This was the color, and I believe it was the last one left. I can't remember, but oh my god, I thought I would not find this in person. I am so happy I found it. And finding out this was their first colorway they made, and it's actually, I should really say what colorway it is, and it is their Violet Drag Wolf. It is based on the colors of Violet Chachki's dress when for the crowning of the new queen from season 8. Yeah, it's season 8. Oh my god, I love this yarn. I'm obviously going to be making something special with. This is not going to be socks. This is not socks. This will never be socks. I know I will pop some of it into the cozy memory blanket, which I need to get back to work on, as I mentioned before. But I'm probably going to do something shawl-like with this, because this yarn needs to be shown. Because it is gorgeous. Look, the greens, the purples, oh my god. It is just gorgeous, and I know I'm going to have to buy the other colorways. Oh, and a handwritten note about it, and a thank you for the purchase, and it comes with some charms. It's a little stiletto heel, and it's a wolf. Oh my god, it's a wolf. Yeah, so basically yeah, why don't I just read? Violet Drag Wolf, inspired by the gown worn by Violet Chachki, who returned to crown the new queen in season 8. Thank you for your purchase. Oh my god. I know I'm probably going to buy more of this colorway. Let's face it, I'm going to be buying more of this. But I know I'm going to be buying the other colors in the future. Oh my god, this is just gorgeous. And now I have an idea about another knit-along because of this yarn. But I'll bet that's somewhere in the future. Oh my god. Oh no, this is going to be something special. I'm going to be knitting something special with this. And I may need to buy more. Let's face it, I'm always going to buy more if it's something I love. And that is actually, and this was the last thing to show that I got from the Knitter's Frolic, although I did buy 2 boxes of Girl Guide cookies because the Girl Guides were there, but they're gone. Let's face it, it did not take that long for me to go through 2 boxes of Girl Guide cookies. And that is going to be it for this week's episode. I hopefully will have another finished object by next week. I don't know. We will see how well I do with our projects, but probably I'm going to be more focused on the Serenity dress and finishing off Winifred and Sarah before I go to Ottawa next week. So, till then, stay crafty, my friends.